Native American Spiritual Beliefs, a glimpse into culture and tradition. Explore the rich spiritual beliefs of Native American tribes, their connection to nature, community, and heritage through ceremonies and storytelling. An overview of Native American spiritual beliefs, a casual conversation. You know, whenever people talk about Native American culture, there's so much more than just the history or the art or the stories. One of the biggest, most fascinating aspects that often doesn't get enough spotlight is the spiritual beliefs of Native American tribes. These beliefs have shaped the lives, identity, and worldview of Native American people for thousands of years, and they continue to hold meaning for communities today. So picture this. Spirituality and Native American heritage isn't just about religion in the way many of us might think. It's not about going to a building or following strict dogma. Instead, it's deeply connected to the natural world, to relationships, and to the community. It's alive and breathing within every aspect of life. One of the foundational ideas across many Native American tribes is the interconnectedness of all living things. Mountains, rivers, animals, plants, and humans. They all have a spirit and a place in the circle of life. This is often described as a kind of balance or harmony that must be respected and maintained, which guides how people interact with one another and with nature. In many tribes, you'll find the concept of a creator or great spirit, sometimes called by different names, which is seen as the source of life and all things. But it's not just a distant force. This creator is present everywhere and within everything. There's also the belief in spirits that inhabit specific animals, objects, and natural phenomena. Totem animals, for example, play an important role, serving as teachers, protectors, or guides. Another interesting element is the practice of ceremonies. These rituals vary widely among tribes, but they often focus on renewal, healing, and community bonding. Take the sweat lodge ceremony, used to purify the body and spirit through prayers and steam, or the sun dance, which honors the sun and is a profound act of sacrifice and renewal. These ceremonies are never just about the individual. They're about reinforcing the connection between people, nature, and the spiritual world. Storytelling is a huge part of Native American history and spiritual teaching. Elders pass down creation stories, lessons about morality, and explanations about why the world is the way it is. These stories aren't just entertainment. They're a way to keep the cultural spirit alive and guide future generations in how to live respectfully and with purpose. It's important to remember that Native American culture is beautifully diverse. With hundreds of tribes across North America, each has its own language, rituals, beliefs, and spiritual expressions. The spirituality of the Navajo is not the same as that of the Hopi or the Cherokee, but they all share the deep respect for what we now know as Mother Earth. Today, many Native American people work hard to protect these traditions and share their value with others. There's a growing awareness of how important it is to honor the Native American heritage, whether it's through educational efforts, art, or spiritual practice. It's also a moment for everyone to acknowledge the resilience of Native American tribes who have kept their culture intact despite centuries of challenges. And if you're intrigued by the blend of spirituality and history here, there's a great resource I found called For Such a Time as This. It dives into themes of heritage and spirituality with a fresh perspective that's both educational and inspiring. Get your copy today and explore those meaningful connections to Native American culture that continue to influence many lives. So next time you hear about Native American people or Native American history, remember that there's a profound spiritual layer beneath it all, a living tradition of respect, storytelling, and connection to the earth that has much to teach us about how to live in balance.